THFC, what's happening on this Monday morning? It's not as cold as normal, but the way I feel, I'm freezing. Thomas Frank, game by game, it gets more and more disappointing. I mean, it's like we have 2 to 3 good games, and then the third or fourth game is like so poor that it just wipes out all of the performances before. I mean, personally, I can't see you turning this around. Because, like, was you trying to prove a point by bringing on Davis yesterday? Arguably, nobody played well yesterday, but Jed Spence was probably the best player in the Tottenham squad yesterday, alongside Kolo Marnie. And they both got whipped off. Now, some might say, oh, he was saving Jed Spence for in the week or next weekend. Same with Kolo. But to bring on Davis, I mean, you could have done better than that. He hasn't played for how long? Yeah? And you bring him on. Why not bring on Danso and push Mickey on the left? If you're going to change a defender for a defender. Why didn't you bring on Danso and push Mickey to the left back? And at least that way, we still would have been a bit more solid and we still would have been able to attack. I mean, Davis he's had a good service. He's done a good service for us. But his time has expired now. Do you know what I mean? It's like the same old thing, innit? High ball, long ball, over to Koulibaly. Hopefully he beats his player, be able to whip it in. Richie might finish it. Yeah? How did Richie finish that game yesterday? How did Pedro finish that game? I don't know. Like, you're the manager, innit? So you need to start telling us. Because we as fans and supporters maybe not had the qualifications what you have, but we can see who's the liability out there. It's just not good enough, man. Now, some people are saying, oh, give him 2 transfer windows. He doesn't deserve 2 transfer windows. We all knew him coming into this job was a big job for him. Yeah? Thomas Frank is in a win-win situation. Because if he gets sacked, he gets 5 or 6 million pounds more than he was getting at Brentford. Yeah? If he doesn't get sacked, he's still earning 1 million or 2 more than he was at Brentford. So he's winning. He's winning. Us fans are losing. Something needs to change, man. This is why, at least when Levy was here, Levy wouldn't be having this shit. Levy would have sacked his rascal already. I'm telling you. This is disgusting, man. It is like, we're not even seeing no good pieces to say, do you know what? At least we can see that. That's what he's trying to do. The way this is looking, it's like, bring on Brendan Rodgers, man. Because at least we know the football might not be the best, but one thing he is good at is he can come and stabilise a team. Yeah? And give a team a style of play and allow the team to use that style of play to get results. I think Brendan Rodgers is probably the best out of the trash what's out there now. And I'm not being disrespectful to Brendan. Yeah, because he's not my fully type of manager. I like attacking, sexy, beat your player, whip it in, score a goal, finish like Johnson kind of type players. That's what I like. Yeah? But I do know Brendan Rodgers can come and stabilise this Tottenham Hotspur squad. Even if it's from now until the end of the season. Yeah? His experience, his record is 3 times better than Thomas Frank's. Yeah? Thomas Frank looks lost. He looks out of his depth. And these are the reasons why, me personally as a fan, I felt that Ange Postecoglou deserved the first 3 to 4 months of the season, no matter what the results was like. I remember this time last year, people were saying, oh, if we had Thomas Frank, even with the injury crisis and those bunch of players what Ange is using, yeah, he would get a better result. Yeah, because he's tactically better and he changes things throughout the game when things ain't working. What a load of fucking bullshit. Yeah? Ange Postecoglou is 3 times better than Thomas Frank. Reason being, he's won every single place he's gone. Matters not if it's a strong league, a weak league. He's done what he needed to do and he's got the results. Yeah? Season 3 ain't looking better than season 2 right now. I tell you that for a laugh. This Tottenham board really needs to look into this thing, yeah? Because If we get slapped and pumped by Liverpool, there's going to be chaos outside that stadium on Saturday night or Saturday afternoon or whenever it is on Saturday. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just fed up already with Thomas Frank, and he's only been there 5 months. Yeah? Because I'm not seeing anything to say, do you know what? That's what the manager's trying to do. Now leave it in the comments. If you understand what I say, leave it in the comments. If you disagree with anything I say. But as always, come on you Spurs.